All right, good morning, people. Good morning. You already know who it is. Oh man, Levels coming at you another day, another stream, guys. You already know. We're gonna keep doing this till we get to we want to be, where we can help the next person. All right, guys. As you can see, I have my interpretation of Mr. Joker. All right, this is me. This is my paintball mask that I made myself. Joker is my favorite villain, and keeping up with that theme, we're actually going to get into something different today before we get into gaming. All right. So today we're going to go down the list of the DCU's 10-year plan. All right. Of what's coming out, what will be coming out, and what's not coming out. All right. And what's involved and what's not involved. All right. So we're going to get into that before we get into gaming, guys. I hope you enjoy this segment. I love you guys. Let's get into it. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about, right, it's going to be the DCU's 10-year plan. All right. So the DCU has a plan on putting to place a few movies and a few shows per year. All right. So their plan is to release 2 movies and 1 show every year for the next 10 years. All right. So going with that, the first movie that they're going to release, and it's going to be in 2025 to kick off the new DCU's plan, will be Superman. All right, it's going to be Chapter 1, Superman: Gods and Monsters. That's going to be the name of the movie, and it will be released July 11th, 2025. That's going to be the first one. Now, for those of you that have seen Man of Steel, you know that should have been in the DCU, but being that James Gunn wanted to scratch everything and start from scratch, I can see why he's doing this, right? So the movie's Superman Legacy, Gods and Monsters, releasing July 2025. All right. Next up will be The Authority, which I am excited for this movie. They still haven't said if they're gonna make it into a movie or a show, but it is to be released in 2025. So we do not know the month yet, but we do know the year. Authorities is a great rendition that they need to put out there because they are a big deal in the DCU. All right, and so one of the shows that's gonna come out as well is gonna be The Lanterns. It's supposed to be a detective show, and it's supposed to have Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart in it. So hopefully that's gonna be released in 2026. All right. We have the next movie in 2026 is going to be The Brave and the Bold, which is the Batman, the new Batman movie, and it's going to be Batman and his son Damian. All right, and that's going to be released in 2026 so far. All right, they have The Women's of Tomorrow, supposed to be released in 2027. It's not said if it's going to be a show or a movie. Hopefully it's a movie because they need to do something big regarding the women of DCU. Swamp Thing, another one. So they haven't decided if it's going to be a show or a movie. They're contemplating on a movie, but a show will be also appreciated by us because Swamp Thing is definitely a great DCU character, and it hasn't been used in a long time. So if they do make it into a movie, amazing. It has to be spectacular to be a movie. If it's a show as well, it has to be great, right? We're hoping that it comes out at the time frame that they say, 2028. What's next? All right, so in that part, they are releasing another The Batman movie with Patterson, right? With Robert Patterson as the Batman, but it won't be involved with the DCU's plan. All right, it's gonna be put out because it is part of the DCU, but it's going to be a different world, different realm, different era of Batman. All right, so that's not going to be included into the DCU's multiverse plan. That's actually going to be released in 2025 as well. All right, we have the new Joker movie with him and Lady Gaga. It's supposed to be some kind of a musical. That's also going to be released in 2025. Constantine Part 2, which we do not know any demographics on it. We don't know if Keanu Reeves wants to do it again, but it's supposed to be a continuation of that first movie, and it's supposed to be involved into the DCU. So let's see, man. That would be a great rendition pushed into there. So Constantine supposed to be released in 2028. Let's see what happens with that. We have the Penguin show that's supposed to be premiering in 2024. Hopefully it does, because the guy that's playing the Penguin is actually in the movie with Robert Pattinson, and that's actually a great person to play the Penguin. So hopefully they continue that. All right, and that's supposed to be released this year, 2024. All right, at the end, sometime around October. Let's see what else we have. We have the Peacemaker. Of course, they're releasing another season. For those of you that actually enjoyed the Peacemaker, I did. Even though John Cena is not my favorite character, but he played a good Peacemaker in that show. So number 2 supposed to be releasing in 2025, season 2. Let's see what else we got. The Creature Commando is supposed to be released in 2029. It's supposed to be an animated series. Hopefully it's going to be amazing as well. We have Paradise Lost. It's supposed to be released in 2030. Alright. We talked about the Lanterns. That's going to be released in 2025. We have Dead Boy Detectives. It's supposed to be released in 2031. So a lot of these are, to be announced dates, exact dates, but they know the year of they're trying to release it. So this is not concrete, guys. It's not concrete. Don't judge me. I'm just a talker over here, right? So don't go by what I'm saying. We do know the years. We don't know the exact date. The only ones we know is Superman, all right? And that's July 11th, 2025. What else we have here? We have Kite Man, of course, is supposed to be released. It's another animated series supposed to be released this year in 2024 towards summertime. Let's see if that actually comes out at the time it's supposed to come out. I know they already finished rolling it. It's an animated series, and it's supposed to be released in 2024. We have Booster Gold, also supposed to be released in 2025. Also an animated series. Let's see if that actually comes out as well at when they're saying it's coming out. So that's literally their 10-year plan so far. Now, if you have any questions, leave your comments and opinions. Please send me some comments. Let me know what you think. Any ideas of maybe something I don't know about the DCU, but I'm so hoping that the DCU comes up big. I'm a huge DC fan. I'm literally a Jon Stewart fanatic. I am a Green Lantern fanatic. So I'm hoping they integrate Green Lantern somehow. Besides that crappy movie with Ryan Reynolds, even Ryan Reynolds knows it's crappy. Hopefully they make it bigger than it's supposed to be, and DCU needs to come up big, man. So let me know what you think, guys. I love you guys. Peace. We'll be back in a little bit.